That was the musical break, taking us to 24 minutes to the top of the hour. That is 8 in the a.m. right here at Hope TV, where you look and you live. Thank you so very much for your company. Appreciating you so very much. If you missed the devotion, you can go back and check on it on our YouTube channel. My name is George Gishuru, welcoming you back. And right about now, what is being reported in the dailies this morning. And the Standard, that is where we are starting off with the Standard. And they are talking about Billionaires League, and they are having pop stars, they are having tech, innovators here, and also our very own President William Ruto. And so they say finer things. President William Ruto rode to power on promises of uplifting hustlers, touting the bottom-up model as the cure for the struggles of ordinary Kenyans. But 3 years into his term, he appears to have abandoned that philosophy. While urging citizens to tighten their belts, he loosens the public purse for his own indulgence, spending 12 million shillings on a private jet to Addis Ababa, with schools starved of capitation and counties unable to pay staff. His taste for billionaire luxuries lays bare a leadership that preaches sacrifice but practices extravagance. It's a story there on pages 6 and 7, and you can see some of the people he's been compared with, because there are some inset photos and a luxurious private charter jet that he used to Addis Ababa. I can see there Microsoft founder there, Bill Gates. I can also see Elon Musk. I can see Oprah Winfrey. I can see Mark Zuckerberg there, and William Ruto. He's being compared to that, to such by the Standard. It's a story that is on page 6 and page 7 inside the Standard. Still on this inset, there is a city lawyer killed in cold blood in Karen. That is a story that is covered also inside the Standard newspaper this morning. Quite an unfortunate story there. Very sad story. City lawyer Chalo Mbobu shot dead in Karen in Nairobi. Read that as well. And then St. Mary's Academy, Reagan, in Kiambu County has tapped new transport tracking technology aimed at enhancing the safety of its learners. Welcome move there. And then KANU has officially unveiled Peter Kariuki Ng'ang'a as its candidate for the upcoming Kariobangi North by-election, marking a renewed push by the party to reclaim political ground in Nairobi. That is another interesting story there. And then AI companions, a new digital friend in an age of isolation. So it's all about tech and innovation. Read that as well. Then a new initiative is transforming schoolgirls from low-income backgrounds into university graduates and connecting them with employers. That's also an uplifting story inside the Standard this morning. The pullout this morning inside the Standard, that is the enterprise pullout this morning. Hustler Fund digital lenders eat microfinance banks lunch. It's on pages 4 and 5. You can read how microfinance banks are being affected by the Hustler Fund and digital lenders. It's covered on page 4 and page 5. Then I see coffee, the young farmers reclaiming black gold. We're having young farmers who are engaging in coffee, agriculture. It's on page 3 inside the pullout. And minting big cash from dog business. It's a passion, but minting big cash from the dog business. It's a story that you can get on page 6 inside the enterprise pullout, which is inside the Standard newspaper. We go to the Daily Nation and what they are reporting this morning on the front page. Race against time. That is what they are going with. And there is a clock there and a picture of President William Ruto. This is in as far as Ruto at 3 scorecard. And so we are marking 3 years since his inauguration as the president. And now it's a race against time because 3 years, just like that. And so they are talking about the clock that is ticking. So number one is agriculture, transform 2 million poor farmers to surplus producers. Number two is housing, supply 250,000 new houses per year. The third one is healthcare, publicly funded primary healthcare and comprehensive insurance. And the fourth thing is education, bridge teacher shortage gap of 116,000 and raise school funds. The fifth one is gender, achieve 2/3 gender rule in public positions. The sixth one is women, provide free sanitary towels in all schools and public washrooms. The seventh is governance, establish public inquiry into state capture. And the eighth is devolution, timely transfer of shareable revenue to counties. And then human rights and extrajudicial executions by security agencies. The 10th one is complete all roads under construction. The 11th is create jobs, scrap harsh taxes and boost incomes. And then the 12th one is manufacturing, boost the manufacturing share of economy. And so the Nation, they are reporting that with the general election less than 2 years away, President Ruto faces mounting pressure to deliver on the lofty promises in his party's manifesto while addressing grievances against his administration, including a deteriorating human rights record and runaway corruption. The clock is ticking, they say, and it's a story that you can read on page 4 and page 5 inside the Daily Nation. Still on politics, former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, 2027 kingmaker or going for crown? That is the question, and maybe you could find the answers on page 7 inside the Daily Nation. And then there is a relief for teachers and civil servants on disputed allowance. Some good news there. You read that on page 10 inside the Daily Nation. I also see here childhood play replaced by screens. Kenyan study warns of rising double burden of malnutrition. And indeed, we have seen this, that the screens have now replaced those childhood plays. You know, even when you have those family get-together and you have children coming together, instead of them you know, playing and interacting with those games, they now want, you know, screens, you know, to play with those screens. All right. Then no end in sight to police hiring saga amid plans to post 10,000 vaccines. Read that as well inside the Nation newspaper. Some sports news. Perez Chirchir hopes Japan will be kind to her quest. And this is in as far as the World Athletics Championships, which kicks off in a few days' time in Tokyo, Japan. And we are wishing the team Kenya the very best as they represent us to the fullest. And then 2026 World Cup qualifiers, it was a 5-star performance by the national soccer team Harambee Stars yesterday when they took on Seychelles. They smashed them by 5-0. Captain Michael Olunga and Ryan Ogam, each scoring a brace to give them, the Stars, a 5-0 victory over Seychelles. And it was a morale booster. We may be out of the contention, but that was a good booster for the team's confidence as well, right? That is in as far as the Daily Nation is concerned. Quickly, let's peruse the Business Daily and what they are going with this morning. Hackers steal 1.59 billion shillings from Kenya bank customers. Wow. Theft. So hackers stole a record 1.59 billion shillings from Kenyan banks last year in attacks that highlight the risk of cyber heists as lenders go heavy on tech and mobile banking investments. The disclosure in a central bank report on digital fraud in the Kenyan banking sector shows the theft of customer deposits has grown fourfold from 412 million shillings in 2023 due to fraudulent wire transfer requests. So you can read that. It's all, and then of course comparisons between 2023 and 2024 and the situation as well. Then Treasury is planning 129 billion shillings debt for food swap in March. So Kenya will in March next year issue a pioneering $1 billion shillings debt for free swap deal with the World Food Programme as the country seeks fresh solutions to ease the mounting debt burden. It's on the front page and page 2 inside the Business Daily. And the Treasury has walked back on a plan to balance borrowing from domestic and external markets, signaling challenges trying to get funding from outside. And a consortium of firms led by London-based Fujax UK has applied for a mining license to revive the collapsed Flospa mining project in Kerio Valley. And American investors raised their portfolio holdings in Kenya in 2024 for the first time in 5 years, lured by high interest rates and attractive yields on Nairobi's stock market. And then I see here customer service is not just for corporates. Small businesses can differentiate themselves from the competition and build a loyal customer base. It's a story that you can read on page number 9 inside the Business Daily. So that's what's being reported. A lot is being covered in the dailies this morning, and so you can grab your favorite copy, get to see what is being reported, and let's continue, as we keep saying, as believers, let's continue praying for our nation. Right about now, we are taking a short break, and this is to pave way for the video of the day. See you in a short while.